In this short video, you will understand the purpose of having a strategic plan, learn about the process of drafting and evaluating a strategic plan, know where to access resources for learning and support. Strategic planning is a fundamental duty of the board, as well as a requirement in the Public Library Standards. A strategic plan is a written plan that identifies the outcomes or changes you want to create in your community and what the library needs to do to achieve these outcomes. The plan is designed to help guide the board as you work with your director to make decisions about staff and budget priorities for the next few years. Without a plan, your library would probably continue to provide good day-to-day service, but you might not be preparing for the library's role in the community's future as well as you could with a thoughtfully written plan. If the library's budget changes, for better or for worse, a plan can help make funding priorities clear so that the board's responsibility in setting the budget is made easier. Is your community changing? Is it growing, shrinking? Are there new challenges or opportunities in your community? Think about your library's mission. What does your community need the library to do to successfully navigate these changes, challenges, and opportunities? You can answer these questions through your strategic plan. Your library's strategic plan should include the date range for your strategic plan. This will usually be 3 to 5 years. Your library's mission and vision statements. Your goals should always be connected to the library's mission. Your library's high-level goals for this time frame. Try to limit your focus to only 3 to 5 goals. It's also helpful to state the desired outcome for each goal. Under each goal, list the activities you intend to complete in order to achieve that goal. It's okay if this list changes over time, as long as you think you are still making progress towards achieving your goal. Include a brief description of how you will evaluate your progress on these goals. How will you know if you're successful? What data or observations will you use to check your progress? Noting these measures in your plan and regularly reviewing them can help keep the library on track towards achieving your goals. Of course, the library cannot address all of your community's needs, but it's important to consider these needs when writing your plan to ensure that your library's services remain relevant to your community. As you begin discussing your strategic plan, think about who you serve. Which communities and demographics do you see using the library? Who in your community is not using the library? Outside the library, what does your community need or want? What are they worried about? What are they excited about? Your methods for gathering community input may vary depending on the size of your library. Consider using focus groups, community meetings, surveys, or using existing community survey data as you set your goals and priorities. Once you have collected feedback from the community, the board and director need to identify what is in the scope of the library's mission and capacity. What does the library do, or what could the library do to make the biggest difference for your community? What are a few things that you, the board and director, would realistically like to accomplish in the next 3 to 5 years? Try to write your goals as SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Here's an example of a goal that is not a SMART goal. Make library services better for senior citizens. This sounds like a worthy idea, but it doesn't explain what better services mean. What is the measure of better services? How will we know when this goal has been achieved? Are we going to try to improve services for everyone in this age group, or for a specific audience within this age group? Here's a SMART way to write this goal. Increase access to library materials for assisted living residents by scheduling monthly outreach visits to the assisted living facility. And the outcome is, as a result of visiting the assisted living facility each month, the residents will have greater access to library materials that enhance their quality of life. This goal is more specific so that the library staff understands how to achieve the goal. The outcome statement explains the changes that we should expect to see as a result of achieving the goal. This outcome will be easy to measure using the library's circulation statistics. The residents can also be asked about their satisfaction with the services and whether access to library materials has improved their quality of life. Once your strategic plan has been drafted, it must be approved by the board at a publicly noticed meeting. Congratulations, you have an approved strategic plan. Now the director and staff must take on the work of carrying out the plan. The role of the board is to monitor progress on the plan and to ensure that the library has the resources it needs to meet the desired outcomes. To monitor progress on the plan, the director may provide updates at your regularly scheduled board meetings. The work of carrying out the plan's activities will be ongoing, and so inevitably, some adjustments will need to be made. Make your plan a standing agenda item for your board meetings so that you can understand what the library needs to keep it moving towards its goals. Evaluation means looking at what data or evidence you have to prove whether you have met the desired outcomes. What data could you use to evaluate your goal? Program attendance, circulation, observation? It's helpful to think about what data you will use for evaluation as you are writing your goals so that you can begin collecting that data from the very start. Finally, don't forget to celebrate your success and share your success stories with your community. Additional guidance on creating your library's strategic plan is available in the Montana State Library's Strategic Planning Handbook and in the Trustee Handbook, Volume 2. Your library's Montana State Library consultant can also provide assistance with facilitating the planning process. What are the goals in your library's current strategic plan? What are the outcomes? Has your library been able to make progress towards these goals? If the answer is yes, what do you think is the next step for your library? Is there still more work to do to achieve these goals? If the answer is no, what are the reasons? Does the library need additional resources to help meet these goals? Did something unexpected happen that caused the library to change its priorities? Or are these goals simply no longer as important as they once were? What would be helpful for you to learn about your community that you don't already know? How could you gather that information? What do you think would be the best way to collect community feedback on your library's goals and priorities? Please be in touch with your Montana State Library consultant if you have questions. Strategic planning takes effort, but your efforts will be rewarded with a clear roadmap to high-quality, community-centered library services. Thank you for your service as a public library trustee.